Hey, what's up, everyone? It's TurnerFan77 and my buddy David, aka the 4K Lowdown, for issue 8 of Comic Talk. So, long time no see, David. Seems like just yesterday we were.
I know, it seems like just yesterday we were here talking about something. But now I'm in your house. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I did dig into your fridge a little bit. Sorry about that, but it was nice. You know, got a soda, a little bit of roast beef, some leftovers that you had, but hey, totally fine.
So did you have a good day?
I did have a good day. My allergies are kicking in today, so I'm going to try to keep that muted. But yeah, we've even got a couple people on. I see Tony on. I see Michael.
I guess thank you. Yeah. You're good at What's up, Tony? How you doing, Michael? Thank you for joining us.
What's
really
up, guys?
Appreciate it.
My brothers.
Well, today, this is, like I said, issue 8 of Comic Talk. And this issue of Comic Talk, we are talking Batman, Court of Owls,
Volume 1. And
we have 2 special guests.
Yeah, we do.
First, we're going to bring in our first special guest. You know him as Really Old Movies, aka Harrison.
He's on the chat too. What's up, Harrison?
What's up, guys?
Great. Thanks for being here, man. This is awesome. Glad to have you on. I think it's I've been on your chat for your live stream for Really Old Movies, but I've never been on a stream with you directly. So this is the first time for me. I'm really looking forward to this. I know you interviewed with Rich a while back and I wasn't able to make that show. I apologize, but I'm here now. So expect a lot of questions from me.
Yeah. I see that we have the same shirt on today.
We're wearing the same shirt. This was not planned, ladies and gentlemen. We are wearing the same shirt. Mine's a little less faded though. I don't wear it as often, but it's actually a little small for me now. I put it on and he muted me, bastard.
Wow.
He's trying to mess with himself because I don't think he can talk. He can't talk. His sound is off, so I get to talk. I have taken over the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 4K Lowdown presents Comic Talk. Rich is muted. He's not talking.
He can't hear either, I don't think.
Can you hear me, Rich? No, I don't know what's going on. It's like, yep, he just muted himself. Now he's back on. Nothing. He can't hear anything. He can't talk.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. We're one take, people. This is how it works. Something goes. I mean, he was talking just before the show started, so I don't know what happened. Gotta love technical difficulties. I can't put anything up because this is Rich's channel. So, and we got Alex is piping in too. We're having some sound issues, Alex. So, what did you do? Did your daughter have your headphones again? I can't hear anything on him.
I can't either.
Yeah, usually I can hear something, but yeah, no, there's nothing coming in. Harrison can't hear you either. Harrison, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah. We're working just fine, so we'll go on without you. It's fine.
Of course, we can't do anything though.
Yeah, I know we can't do anything. We can't bring anybody in or nothing. So Alex is stuck in the green room. All right. See if you can jump off and jump back on or something. I hope it doesn't kill the stream, but Alex is on.
I can hear you guys.
Okay, but you can't hear Rich.
I
right?
can't hear Rich for shit.
Yeah,
No.
Rich is gone. He was talking to us before the show, and then shoved you guys in the green room, and then he's toast now. I don't know what's going on.
Do you know sign language, Rich? Because I don't, but
I do.
At this point, just get a piece of white paper and a black marker.
Yeah, just just draw a bat
Like cue
on
cards.
a paper and just kind of put it up like that. So, Court of Owls.
Court of Owls.
Why don't you check the settings, Rich?
Yeah, but it was just working.
He must have hit a button.
I don't know. Something must have happened when he started the.
Is he on the laptop or
He's on an iPad.
On an iPad?
Yeah, he does it on an iPad.
That is. I never even knew you could stream off an iPad.
I know what that was.
Some colorful language coming from him, but
yikes! He's on that iPad.
Do you have your AirPods, or is he shutting himself off? Because he just froze too.
I think so.
And Mel's on. Nope.
He looks nervous.
Yeah.
He is sweating right now. Look, he's mad sweating. Shut the damn thing off. Go back on. David, you don't have his account? Why don't you just go off your computer, right?
I don't have his account.
Why don't you just ask him for the account and then you run it? I think his iPad can't run. I don't know. It's weird. I never.
He's done this before. We've run the the stream before on his.
Oh! Can we say something?
Nope.
No. He's gonna test something out. I finally since we're here live,
let's just chat.
I finally dusted my Batman. It was like mad hard. I had to use like a female, what is it called? Like their makeup brush. I went to Target
because I don't know why I went MaxiPad, but I'm glad you used it. You know, the makeup brush. Yeah, that makes sense.
I went to Target, right? And I'm going to the makeup aisle, and I'm telling my wife, I need the finest, the finest brush for my statue. And she's like, "Really?" I was like,
"It's really nice.
I am cleaning the shit out of my big ass statue." And I was this morning like this, like, I was like, this. Like, I was like, my baby. Yeah, I was like, you're not. I was like, my baby singing.
Well, yeah, Mel was thinking the same thing I was.
No.
Nope. But you're front and center.
Doesn't matter how big you are, we can't hear you, bro. I don't know what the heck happened.
Well, we could always make a new stream and come back on.
That's true.
You want
it has to be his iPad setting.
It has to be over to my channel.
It has to be something with his settings.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, check your settings. Check your audio and your settings. So he can't hear me anyway.
No, he can't. He's like. All right, let's chat. Michael said, I have my iPad over here. Let's chat. I just finished the game Gotham Knights, which is based off the Court of Owls, but I've read in, so I don't know how.
Never read it, so I don't.
It's funny. I play the game on the PS5. I stopped playing it because I got kids, so it's just hard for me to finish any game. No.
Nope.
Oh, he's tight. Why don't you go one of the channels, man? But anyway, I don't know how close it is to the I read it because we had to do the chat, but I don't know how close. I didn't get to the Court of Owls yet in the game, so I can't go how close it is to the comics. But It's totally different though, because in the comics it's a Bruce Wayne story, not him dead.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you kick me and Harrison out back and give us a proper fucking introduction?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, rude.
Okay.
I did it, but
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what
Alex, welcome to the show.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go black, and I'm gonna come back in like if just here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
And we
Whoa! I'm back. Whoa! First
Thank you.
time.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Harrison. And thank you, everybody in the chat. I really appreciate it. I'm sitting there sweating bullets.
Dude.
I'm like,
I told you.
Holy
Did
shit.
I tell you? His ass was
Dude, nobody
sweating
had
it
your
up.
back in the chat, bro. Everybody was giving you shit in the
I'm
chat.
at the beginning.
Oh yeah, I knew it.
And I'm fucking sweating. Anyway,
Dave, cussing
All right.
up a storm.
Like nothing happened. Let's get
So
into
much.
it.
Go.
Let's
Let's
just
get into
do
it.
Are you ready to talk Batman Court of Owls?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Like if we
Okay.
are the Court of Owls, that's
Let's
how
do
That's
are.
right.
we all should have brought the mask and put them on.
Yo,
All right.
I almost bought that version. When
Me
it first
too. In Barnes and Nobles, I
Yeah.
was keep looking at it. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. Watch. All right, here we go. What we got?
So in 2011, DC rebooted their whole comic line with Flashpoint.
Yeah.
And so with that, they relaunched every title, including Batman #1, Volume 2, with Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo in November 2011. If you don't know are you guys familiar with Scott Snyder?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Not Zack Snyder.
No, I know who that's Scott Snyder. I'm just saying, I know Zack.
Okay.
I know Scott Steiner, but not Scott.
He said Scott Snyder. He knows Big Papa Pump.
No, Big Papa Pump. That's it.
So okay. Have you guys read American Vampire?
No.
You guys are familiar with American Vampire. Okay, well, that's what gave Scott Snyder his big break. He did that with Raphael Albuquerque sometime before 2011. I'm not quite sure the date, but that's what put him on the map. DC felt comfortable because he was such a great writer to give him Batman #1. Court of Owls ran through issues 1 through 7, but the effect of this storyline was felt they still play off of it. Not as well as it was in the original, but they still use it. And if you guys watch the animated movies?
Of what, Court of Owls?
Yeah, Batman versus Robin, or Robin versus
Batman. Well, I will say this. Out of everyone here in the panel, I don't watch the DC animated. I remember me and you talked about that. I seen like 2 out of the entire line, but I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go. It's embarrassing. Like if you really think about it, I got all this DC shit behind me, and I haven't seen an animated. That's
what are you doing, Alex?
I'm about to like burn all this. Like why do I collect this?
Second, guys.
Start with Flashpoint Paradox.
Okay.
And then work your way through Justice League War and watch them in chronological order because they all tell one giant story. It's all in one continuity. I highly suggest you watch it because Batman versus Robin, which is the Court of Owls storyline, they tweak it a lot, but it still is basically the same story.
Okay.
So we get it in this animated. So that's really all I have. Which version are you guys reading? Are you guys reading the hardback?
You want to show off what we got?
Yeah, paperback.
All right. Well, I have the paperback just like you guys. I have it here because it's in my collection. But I told Rich I opened up the DC digital so I can continue reading on a lot of different storylines. But then I switched to digital. But I have physical. I always like buying physical comics and then go digital on the road.
You don't post enough of what you buy at the comics.
I don't. I know. I'm really. That's awesome. I like that.
I also have the novel.
Oh, that is cool. I'm horrible when it comes to when it comes to anything social media. I am the worst. I am very private. Like, I mean, you guys should know this. I mean, even Harrison should know this. Like, I don't even boast my birthday. Like, I just don't. No. I don't. And it's funny because I'm a YouTuber, but I just don't do it. It's just crazy. But yeah, I should. I've been to the.
I love seeing what you get. You send me pics of what you get.
Yeah, I would send it to you privately. Yeah.
And you pick out some great books. You love those James Bond books.
Did I show you my box of the Batman box I picked to store them in? I didn't even know they made this stuff.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that either. I like our little group text thing that we do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh.
Neat.
And it's crazy, which I did not know. It's a custom box from the Fortress of Solitude in Jersey, where I go pick up my stuff. I did not know that this is the same thing as my statue.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
So when I put it down, I looked and I was just like, oh, that's my statue. I was like, okay. I was like, that's where they got it from. But I'll show it to you quick.
Yeah.
I picked up the Deceased comic, and then I picked up the hard shells because I never even knew they had a zombie one. So I picked up all the hardcovers in one shot. Then I showed Rich. I picked up a number 1 rare RoboCop versus Terminator comic.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap. You guys all know I love my X-Files.
Yeah.
So I found a bunch of X-Files comics.
Those books used to be really hot.
Oh, yeah. And then Gotham Knights, the guy plays the video game. I got the 1 through 6. This is the rare Jim Lee cover, the black and white.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice.
1 out of 50. I got a bunch of those, but I know I'm going to show my nerdism. I'm a big 007 fan.
Mm-hmm.
So they held me a variant cover.
Right.
So yeah, I collect. Oh, and then Strange New Worlds. I'm a big Star Trek fan, so I started going with the comics. I was like, oh baby, the comics. But anyway, that's what I want to talk about. Yeah, but yeah, I had the box. I just wanted to show off the box.
That's awesome. It's Batman. We were talking Batman today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, let me go up here. Sorry. We're gonna score this live, like we do everything else. Mike says, I'm gonna run through some of these comments because Alex,
who is that guy?
That's right. And then we got Michael Apakis. Thank you, Mel. Said hi to Tony. Michael again. Damn, that didn't work either. Rub it in.
Yeah, we were all talking about your sound issues, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when we were talking about the makeup brush, and I thought Alex was talking about a maxi
My
pad.
cleaning stuff.
So did Mel.
My cleaning
Mel
stuff.
agrees. We were both thinking the same thing. Insane minds think alike.
Yeah, Michael again. We appreciate all you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thanks, you guys, for hanging in with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. So we're gonna score this the Lowedown way, David's way. I just call it David's way.
Oh, I'm gonna get a pen because this dude is like a mathematical equation. It's like the atom bomb equation. All right, here we go. We got plot.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me take out paper.
We don't need a pen. David does it all, man.
No, I know.
got it.
But just to keep a mental number, I gotta have it in front of me.
Doing the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
all right.
So,
Here we go.
here's what we're gonna do. Just so you guys know. So there's 10 categories that we score the comic based on. We're gonna go through each of those. Rich is gonna do that. We score everything on a 1 to 10 scale.
Okay.
Each category, and then I'm going to do the average of the 4 of us for each category for one total score, averaging between the 4 of us.
Cool. Yeah.
And he's great, man. He shoots these numbers out at you too.
Let's do this. Plot.
Okay, David, what do you give plot?
Okay, so the plot is basically just the synopsis, what the thing's about, and basically to do that, you're looking at basically what's on the back.
Yeah,
right?
The back.
So you read what's on the back and how likely you are to buy this and read it. And as a person who is not a Batman fan, and I'm just going to put that out there, most of these guys know I'm not a Batman fan. I'm not generally a DC person, except for Flash. But I read this and I was like, I can't wait to read it.
Okay.
So for the underlying plot, the synopsis of the story, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because I really like where this is going with and I don't know if you want to read it, but it's pretty awesome. I read the back of that and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. 9. Ooh.
So I gave it a 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 10.
Yeah, you're a sucker for Batman.
Mhm.
Well,
All right.
I'm going 10. I mean, the minute any comic comes out with Batman, I'm picking it up. So
Right.
that's like given.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. You guys are Batman fans. I'm not.
Yeah.
Right.
So as a non-Batman fan, because I generally do not like to. I prefer the movies to the comics. I do not read the comics.
Well, that's like Nate. Nate does not read. He just
Mhm.
watches the movies. But
He just doesn't read in general.
yeah,
though.
he doesn't. He does not. But
I read comics all the time, but I'm a
Yeah.
95% Marvel guy.
oh, rip that shirt off, damn it.
No, don't do that
I don't think
on camera.
anybody wants that.
Camera.
We don't want that. Get
No,
that
I
out
do.
of here.
I do. I'll play the Hulkamania song right now.
Yeah, I got the. Yeah, I'm a
No.
reverse stripper. People pay me to put my clothes back on. So,
So wait, so let's do it this way because that's pretty. It's kind of biased, right? If you look at it, because if we're all Batman fans, we're all going to give it 10s.
Yeah.
Why don't we look at it in terms of what did we think of the storyline as we read it now as a refresher?
well, there's a story
Yeah, we have
score
to
as
finish the
well.
story.
So this
No,
is
but
like
I mean in terms of the plot of it.
Yeah.
Like what did I think of it when I first read it? I could give you that. I would have gave it a 9. I would have like, but now reading it, I would have gave it a higher score, but my initial reaction was a 9.
Yeah, this is initial reaction. So this is
so I give it a 9.
reaction.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, when I first read it, 9.
Yeah, your initial reaction to the plot, to what it's about before reading the thing.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah. Okay. Harrison, what about you?
Well, initial reaction, I'll probably give it an 8.
Oh,
all right.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, controversial.
So
here.
only fake person here is Rich.
I remember when I read issue 1.
Yeah.
I'm down. There was no doubt in my mind I was gonna love this storyline. See, I didn't read it as collected edition. I read it as the issues were coming out.
Came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too, yeah.
And they had some good artwork.
Oh, Greg
each
Capullo.
cover.
I didn't even talk about Greg Capullo, man.
I like him.
Oh, he's so good. He started off in Marvel. I think he did Quasar, and then he jumped to X-Force. Then he left Marvel, followed to Image with he did Todd McFarlane's Angela series. And then he took over for Todd McFarlane and drew Spawn. And then landed on Batman. And then he's going back to Marvel now. I think he's going to be doing a Wolverine project.
Better than freaking Quasar.
Hey, David likes Quasar. Be nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just teasing.
He sounds like a
hey,
cereal. It sounds like a cereal, though, right?
It does.
Yes.
Quasar now with marshmallows.
All right, so we got
All right.
plot 9, 9, 9, oh, 9, 8, 10,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah,
non
9, 9, 10, and 8,
There you
which
go.
basically averages out to a 9.
All right. What's
All right.
next?
We're going to Arc.
Arc, like in the story arc?
Yeah.
Arc in the story and arc in the characters. So you're looking for, the total growth, beginning to end, not the stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
The arc of the story and the arc of the characters.
But it's kind of hard because this is volume 1 of 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we don't know where it's gonna end. Like I that was telling Rich. I was like, "There's no way we gotta read volume 2 because it ends on a cliffhanger." So
It does.
yeah. So I guess on this first arc, I will give it a 9 because I really don't know where we're going. So I will give it a 9.
Okay, David.
My turn?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I gave the arc a 7, and kind of interesting. I'm going to tell you why. So I gave the arc a 7 because as far as Batman is concerned,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of growth there. He, except for the fact he's like, okay, Court of Owls is real. Okay, good. So, but as far as, I actually didn't like how the Court of Owls finished in this. So
Yeah,
I thought the arc for the Court of Owls started out tremendous and then finished kind of flat. So I went with a 7 for the arc.
But I challenge you though. I throw
Okay.
a challenge card at this.
Okay.
Because
It's not gonna change
Batman-
anything. Good.
No, well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, because we're having conversation, right?
Yeah, no,
but
yeah.
I mean, like, in terms of growth, there was growth because Batman found out that his great grandfather was attacked by these quarter vowels, and then Robin's great grandfather was the guy who attacked him.
He knew that. He knew that from the get go. He just didn't. He thought it was quarter vowels that did it.
Right. But the arc, we're talking about arc though.
And then he was like, oh, "I was right all along." So there was no arc there.
But there was arc because Robin, Nightwing at the time, because in the book, he didn't know that. You know,
I dug the whole Nightwing thing. I love that. You know, oh yeah, this is your great grandfather.
Well, he didn't know though. He was speculating.
Yeah.
Like he kind of Batman speculated
underneath the nails.
Yeah. So so he was speculating to see where is he gonna go, and then when he punched him really hard to lose the teeth, that's when he pretty much told them the story. But in terms of, I don't know. I mean, we gave it a 7. That's cool. But I think in terms of arc, we got a lot of backstory between Batman, Nightwing, and the Court of Owls in terms of the history of Gotham. Like, he could have been the next assassin, but Bruce Wayne took him in from the first volume where we got from here in the story. So, yeah, I mean,
okay, Harrison, you go. You tell us your score.
Well, I'm actually in David's boat. I gave it a 6 because I didn't know there was a volume 2, right? Well, I might as well just leave now, right? No.
Get out of here.
Say goodbye to Harrison. No. I'm glad that someone's in the boat with me because I felt like I was going to be up shit creek by myself.
No, but I like this because of the discussion.
But yeah, I didn't feel it. I really, I mean, it was good. I thought that still the Batman arc was good. It just wasn't enough for me. And then I thought the Court of Owls went backwards.
Yeah.
But I wait till we get to the story and stuff because there's really good stuff in here. I got to admit.
Oh no, I mean we'll tap into that, but Harrison,
we'll tap into that. But just as far as the arc, I wasn't as happy as I thought I'd be.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally agree.
That is the no, I can't get the words out. That's the problem with reading it collected. Reading it 10 years later, how many years later, because you don't get that enjoyment of grabbing that next issue. You got because this ended like you said on a cliffhanger, and what comes after this, pretty damn good.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. It's like binge watch.
I'm excited to read volume 2 now.
Right?
Sure.
It's very binge watch. When you watch like the season 1 of, let's say, Stranger Things, you binge watch 10 episodes, and then all of a sudden you gotta wait for season 2 to binge watch again.
Yeah, but then season 2 was a steaming pile for me.
No. I'm not talking about in terms of I don't care about the show. What I'm saying is like we're watching it pretty much binge watching these comics.
This,
and then now we got to get back together again to talk about volume 2 and then volume 3 or wherever the hell the damn thing goes up to. But
no, Rich tells me there's only 2, so I'm not.
He's like I'm tapping out.
Well, don't give me a third one.
No.
It's two volumes, but you get more Court of Owls and other stuff, which is not as good as this original run.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm going to go with David's assessment of 7 for my score because while I love Batman,
I'm a little surprised.
I wanted more Dick in this because he.
Wait, you're what?
Wait, that sounded really bad.
I want more Dick.
Like, I want more Dick.
Yeah.
I wanted
it wasn't enough Dick. My daughter's looking at me. What the hell?
All right,
sorry.
I'm actually followed up with Dick Grayson.
Dave After Dark. You got to play it.
I don't have it.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hang on. Going red lights.
Oh.
What's up, Nate? I'm having issues with the comments.
Are you having trouble putting up the comments?
Yeah, it won't let me scroll all the way to the bottom.
That is
the most just got back from the movies from seeing number 52 this year.
That's up, Nate? That is too funny.
Us amateurs.
The story of Dick Grayson in this. I wanted more of that backstory of his grandpa.
It was a little flaccid. Yeah, I wanted I wanted a little bit. It needed to be a harder story. It needed, some penetration. I wanted a good head on it. No foreskin. Foreshadowing.
They do a great job of foreshadowing.
We're gonna get banned.
Really coochie.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I wanted more Nightwing. That's what I should have fucking said.
Yeah, I was waiting. You keep going Dick Grayson Nightwing,
right?
Yeah.
See, I love Dick Grayson. I love his solo book that's out right now.
I dug Nightwing when Nightwing came out. I totally dug that.
That's the character I've been telling everybody should come to movies. Is Nightwing. I don't get it, but
yeah, Nate. I said something.
I was really hoping that God, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I was hoping that he would fold into the Nightwing role, but
I think Tom Taylor should write the script for Nightwing because his book that he's doing now is just out of this world. It's fantastic.
But do you think that would have a draw in the box office?
No.
Nightwing movie.
No.
I don't think so either.
The only way it would be a draw, I mean, we're going sidetrack, but the only way
still comic talk.
Yeah. I mean, the only way I think it would be a draw if Batman is heavily into the film. Like if there's a way that you could infuse, and I was talking to Nate about this, like if I was a writer, I would infuse flashbacks of what drew Nightwing to get away from Robin. So at least you could see that whole argument happen. Yeah. And then at the end of the whole thing, you could, Bruce leaves him a nice little package. That would be me writing a nice package. And he goes, whatever, I'm sorry, whatever. And when he opens it, is the Nightwing blue suit. And then you see, and then the next movie, he's Nightwing. But, you can see the trials and errors of the first movie, whatever. But anyway, Funny
you said the blue suit. I hate the new 52 because they had him in that red suit.
I like the red suit. Oh.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna lie, the T-Titans suit is amazing. The first the season 1 when he or season 2 when he has it already on. Oh, I was like, man.
I was gonna go there too, Nate. Nate questioned you saying a nice package, and I was talking about Dick, and he said a nice package, and I was I was trying not to laugh.
I don't know why I can't get I'm having issues.
Yeah,
no, but in terms of the arc, I kind of agree with all you guys, but I guess I liked it more. I guess because you got more of the background. I guess
it's totally cool. Yeah, it's everything is subjective, but I like that you scored it higher, and I like the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
So
I don't want us all agreeing. You know what I mean? It's not fun.
No, I get it. You wanted more Dick, and everybody else wanted.
Guys.
That's gonna be the butt of the joke all night. Story.
My bad.
All right, here we go. Story. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is one of the best stories in volume 1. I don't know where we're going with volume 2. It's one of the best stories I picked up and read in a long time. It really hones you in terms of like when you start to read the comic, because you got to see even when he's Batman, there's a hint of like vulnerability when they capture him. He's a little scared when he's going through the maze and everything, and then all of a sudden he's like talking to himself. He's like, "Come on, Bruce, you gotta get out of it." And all of a sudden he gets all tough again, and I'm like, "Yeah, get tough."
I'm glad you brought that maze up. We're gonna get to it when we get to the next.
Like that, it was amazing.
Yeah. The way Capullo drew that, I don't know if when you guys were reading it, was yours mixed up? The panels you had to flip.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fantastic. When that came out in issue form, it was brilliant because you're confused, like Batman confused.
I get it. It made sense for the psychology.
Also, it wasn't the. You know what? I was in my app and I'm like, "Yo, my app is messed up." I said, "What is going on?" And I was gonna text you, going, "Yo, is this some bug or something?" And now that you brought it up, I mean, it's stupid because I could have just went downstairs and opened the picture.
I bookmarked that part because I definitely wanted to talk about that. But it just
upside down too.
Sideways, and then it went upside down, and I was like, okay, am I reading right to left now? What the?
Hey,
But yeah.
David, can you read the comments? Because I'm having a hard time.
I could read it if you want. You want me to read it?
Somebody read them, will you?
I read it. All right, so we up to Michael.
We got the last two.
He says, David not a Batman guy. Boo, this man. Movie Hunter 2020 says, I haven't read this, but I do have the Steelbook version. Nate said, what's up, fellas? He goes, what I walked into, nice package. And then Michael says, Jordan Gordon-Levitt would have been fine, but the writing for his character in that movie was trash. Yeah, I agree.
I agree
That
with
was
that.
so bad.
That was terrible.
And then Michael said again, I think the best way to do a Nightwing is to not have Batman. It could be Bruce, but Batman will take away, and it would just be a Batman movie. I mean, either way, people are going to kick and scream and want Batman and Nightwing together on screen. Unless they have him in the Batcave trying to talk to him, talk. But anyway, they do the maze in Gotham Knights, and it's fucking awesome. So in the video game, they do. I haven't got to that level. Now he makes me want to play. I'm about to put it on. And
I thought you already finished it, man.
No, I wish I did. If I didn't have kids, I would have had that joint done by day one. I would have had 90 hours in.
So, Alex, what was your score for story?
Oh, I'm sorry. My score for story would be another. I would be a 10. I'll give it a 10 because it's actually really good. Like I really didn't want to put this down. Like if it wasn't if you wouldn't say we're not doing another one, I would have continued reading just to see where we went, just to finish it.
Yeah.
But now that we are doing it, I'm gonna continue reading it anyway. I'm just gonna start. But yeah, I give it a 10.
All right, your turn, David.
Oh, my turn. Yeah, dude, I like the story. I dug it. And it's kind of, it's one of those things where it was about the journey more than the destination. So I really dug the middle of it, how it came together and how you kind of you started to get answers and things started to happen. So yeah, I gave the story a 9. I thought it was solid all the way through.
Yeah. All right, Harrison, you're up.
Yeah. I gave it a 7. I did really like the story, but I don't know. For me, it's not a really good self-contained story because for me anyway, the ending of it, the cliffhanger, was a real disappointment. I think that should have been a really short thing. It seemed to be the last half of that issue, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But for me anyway, especially with the story arc, like David was saying, I feel like we're in the same places where we were in the beginning. There's a little change here and there, Bruce's suspicions are confirmed, but what's the point of continuing? We're already in the same spot. So I'm really hoping for volume 2. I didn't know there was a volume 2 when I initially read this. Yeah. So I was like, this was garbage. There's no ending to this. Batman doesn't resolve anything. Nothing happens. But
screw you, DC. You're right. Shit.
You captivated me and then just threw the ending out the window. But
I thought you were gonna say that's why your movies suck because it got no plot.
Right, exactly. There's no ending. So yeah, I gave it a 7.
I get it. I'm gonna give it a 9 because, man, I love the fact that Bruce doubts himself a little bit. Yeah. He's got that weakness in it, or I won't say weakness, but that I don't know how the right words to say it.
That vulnerability.
Yes.
Yeah, that moment of vulnerability where you're like, is he gonna get beat? Is he gonna get beat by Talon? Is this gonna
and that
oh yeah.
I dug that. Yeah. I agree with Harrison though, but yeah, we're gonna do the ending separately. But I agree with Harrison on how it ended.
Yeah, that's
we're getting to that.
And then my mind just went blank.
Too much dick. I mean, not enough dick.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go out. What did I say? 9.
You gave it a 9.
Yeah, you went 9.
Mm-hmm. We got a couple more comments.
Yeah.
Michael said if I got the platinum trophy in Gotham Knights and I have kids too. Well.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, it's hard when you have kids.
Well, I mean, I run YouTube. I'm a stay-at-home
YouTuber.
Dad, so there's no way I could.
And you got toddlers.
Oh yeah. Well, I have my daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a toddler.
You got little ones.
Yeah.
But-
they require a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
Oh, and then my 2 boys with special needs. So that's
Oh,
even.
yeah.
Then, you know, of course, Nate bringing up what we talked about earlier. He says, if I knew how to read, I'd give this an 8.
See? But he likes the Court of Owls, though.
But he liked the Court of Owls. So, yeah.
If you guys ever checked out Batman versus Robin, check that movie
I
out.
think Nate would have saw it because I think he watches the DC animated.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to
Characters.
Yeah.
All right. Oof. Now you mean villains, heroes,
Anything.
and everything.
Villains, heroes, you know,
Supporting
everybody
characters.
from Alfred to Gordon to, everybody,
Mhm.
all the characters that are in it.
I'll give it a 9. I think they all written very well. I mean, they all play they all play like a point in the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, in the story. I'm sorry, not the game. Like they all there for a reason. Like even even Joker, he's there for like 2 seconds in the comic, and he helps Batman, which is hilarious, right? In the jail cell,
But it's not Joker, right?
But it's not Joker.
No, it's not. It's Robin. That's the cool thing.
It's Nightwing. So I was like, oh, that was cool because I was like, what the hell? When I first read that, I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, how is Joker helping him? Where the hell are they? I don't know what the heck's going on. And then, and then he talked with Alfred after that. And I was like, oh, and then I went back and read it. So
And then he tells him to take it off the mask, like Mission Impossible. Then he takes off the digital mask thing.
Matt or whatever it was. Yeah. I thought that was cool. But I was confused there in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I like that scene.
Mhm.
I like in terms of I like Batman more in this one, but I kind of like let's take away the whole Batman thing. I enjoyed when he was Bruce. Like in the beginning when he was talking about how he was gonna make this new he's gonna run for mayor. I think was it run for mayor or something?
Well, not yet. He was gonna support somebody.
So that's what it was. He would support the guy.
But I support that Lincoln dude.
Yes, the Lincoln dude. But what I liked about that whole situation was I love how he was using tech that he had to test, like the eye contact.
Yeah.
Which it was funny because they used that in the Batman movie with Matt Reeves, but it wasn't more high tech than this one. It was just where he was scanning the room.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, now this is actually pretty cool. Like I liked all that stuff, like all the gadgets. And then him had his son Damon went there, Drake, and then of course you got Nightwing, which is Dick Grayson. Like you had them all there. And I love how they were even interacting, they were picking on each other. So like I like that whole like Bruce stuff. So like I like the whole like the Bruce Wayne and the Batman. And what I like also is what I enjoyed was when they thought Batman was missing, how everybody was like, when they threw the signal in the sky, everyone was feared to see if he was dead or something. Like you saw Catwoman looking all scared. You saw Alfred. You saw Damon Wayne looking scared for his dad. So I kind of like all that. So I gave it a 9. I thought it was I enjoyed that.
Huck joined us. Thank you for he says, "What's up, Batman?" Thank you for joining us, Huck. Appreciate you. Okay, Nate. David.
Harrison. Let's go Harrison first.
Let's go Harrison. Okay.
I actually really did like the characters in this. I gave it an 8. I wish we saw more of Nightwing. I was going to say Robin, and Alfred and all of them. But I thought it was solid overall. Like Alex was saying, it was really cool seeing Batman kind of have kind of vulnerable moments and whatnot. We don't see that too often in Batman comics. So that was really cool. But it was also really cool seeing him, kind of turn over and knock all the owl peoples off. And he's like, enough! I'm done with this. That was awesome. Probably my favorite scene because he looks like an actual giant monster. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought it was fine overall.
Nice.
All right, David.
All right. So I thought the characters were solid. I really liked getting to know some of the ones that I didn't know in here. And I didn't know a lot about Damian, and I got a little bit about Damian that I didn't expect.
Oh, Damian, fantastic.
He's the fan favorite of everybody as a Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then a little bit more about Nightwing, and I liked Alfred in this. I don't know what it was.
Smart. Yeah.
I really enjoyed Alfred's character. So I gave it a solid 8. I'm with Harrison.
Okay.
I gave it 8, really solid. I wanted a little bit more from some of them, especially Nightwing. I wanted, maybe some fight scenes with him a little bit. I'm still kind of hoping that comes true in volume 2, that maybe there's some more action with him. I don't want to say action with the dick, but yeah, it was a little bit more would be great.
Let me forget that.
No, that's gonna be a hard one to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
So you said Alfred, okay? Alfred's a great character, and in Scott Snyder's run of Batman, he's very in the forefront. Because sometimes it's shoved in the back, but he's in the forefront a lot in his run. You all guys, I was hoping one of you guys mentioned, there's one character none of you mentioned, and that was Gotham City. That they made Gotham, to me, a character in this run, in this first volume, because he keeps saying he knows Gotham, he knows it, and he didn't know it. It had secrets.
He was wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
He was dead wrong.
Way wrong.
Way wrong.
And the way it's going to tie into later on the art, the way Gotham was drawn, I thought it looked fantastic. It made it feel very prominent in the book, from the old buildings to the underground when he's in the sewer, when he's all going all crazy. So for me, this is a 9.
Yeah, I like that. Good point, Rich.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, Gotham City does play a role in the story, and even in the movies and everything. Like, but not as much in. Actually, the Batman had a bigger Gotham, was more involved with Batman in this in the sense. But in this one, I agree with you. I mean, he was very defeated when he found out the Court of Owls was running Gotham and not him. And so I like that.
Yeah, I like Gotham in this run. So I said 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What we got next?
We had a couple comments. Could someone read them off for me?
Well, not much. Nate said, if I knew how to read, I'd give it an 8. I like the Court of Owls. Nate said the movie's dope. Huck said, what's up, Batman? And then he said, wow, David, laughing.
He wasn't here for the beginning of that. So yeah.
So next category is ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, because I'm whipping this one out here, right here.
We'll leave that one alone.
I kind of agree with you guys in terms of the ending. It felt very Wizard of Oz when the witch sends out the monkeys, the flying monkeys, right?
It does.
Yeah, it does. It has the it does have the Wizard of Oz monkeys like leaving. And that was kind of, for me, it was kind of a seesaw, because when I read it, I was like, oh, snap. Like, these dudes are all coming out, and Batman, which I hope in volume 2, my man Nightwing, Tim Drake, and Damon Wayne come out with the Tate Quieto sticks and start whooping ass.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, I bet. So,
it's nice.
For me, in terms of the ending of what we got now, I'm giving it a 7. I don't think it was as strong of an ending. Like, if it would have ended with like the resurrection of another Italian, like someone from that family tree, I would have been like, oh shit, like he has to fight like his great dad or something from that family tree. But yeah, I give it a 7, to be honest with you.
Okay. Your turn, Harrison.
Just looking at it real quick, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Ooh.
Oh, yep. 5. I love Harrison.
No, man, I hated that ending. I was so mad. I was like, really? That's where you're gonna end it? Now, normally it'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll continue on, but I don't know, man. It's like, it's so disappointing. I don't know how else to say it. It really was, because I thought maybe Batman would somehow take out the Court of Owls or something like that. Maybe in part 2.
Yet. I do.
Great. I can't wait to talk part 2.
Okay.
What we're all saying, we all pretty much agree that this ending was
Yeah.
But when you that next issue you pick this up, it just ramps right back up.
Okay. I'll trust you, but for now I'm giving it a 5.
Doesn't change the fact.
Nope.
All right, David, what you got?
Yeah, and I was right there with Alex. I was like, saw all the flying monkeys come out. And I was like, oh shit, there's a whole bunch of them. Imagine, how much trouble he had with the first Talon. He's going to have all this he's got to deal with. And then I'm like, well, he kind of knows how to beat him now,
Right.
or at least
with
slow
the
him
cold.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, with cold. And I was like, okay, so that's kind of, get Mr. Freeze to help. I don't know.
Right.
And then it might work. So yeah, it was kind of lackluster. It wasn't much of a cliffhanger, except, fly, be free, take over the city. And I was like, yay. So I gave it a 6.
What?
It wasn't quite where I want. It wasn't at all where I wanted it.
Yeah.
Even for a cliffhanger.
I think they should have went one more issue, maybe a couple more pages.
Yeah, give me a couple more. Draw that out a little bit, like a whole big ceremony or some gobbledygook to let it all sink in. But yeah, it seemed like that whole thing was rushed. The last 2 pages were like,
that's the word.
Yeah, it was just like, hurry up and let's end it. And then
let's wrap it up.
They should have had it.
Cliffhanger right here.
They should have had it with the round table, giving the final okay to release the all of them.
End it where they're at the red coffins with all them. Remember that shot where they're the red coffin? That's where they should.
Yeah, have them start creeping out, like,
Oh yeah, like a zombie movie, like you see hands
that would have
opening.
been. I would have been like, oh yeah, that's freaky. I'd have taken that. That'd have put it up a notch or two.
Yes, that scene
like that. Yeah,
they played it out like that.
Yeah.
For me, I'm on Harrison's team. This was a 5.
Okay.
Because I wanted more. If I didn't know what was coming, I would have been let down with this, especially the price you pay for these books, because comics are not cheap, not by any means. So price to me always comes into a factor a little bit with satisfaction, and the ending did not really hit home for me. So 5.
Big old 5.
Big old buckle 5. Buckle 5.
So now we're going to and Huck wanted to know when we're going to talk about Superman.
We don't talk Superman. He's boring and he's garbage.
Mr. Superman, no here.
Batman. We're talking about Batman.
I don't know. You know what's funny when it comes to Superman? Like, I don't read Superman because it's like no one can stop him except a stupid green rock. Like, what is interesting about Superman? Like, honestly, like, I'm not a big Superman. Like, I like Batman because he's a human. Like, there's so many like the dude could get killed, he could get shot, he could get thrown off. There's so much that can happen. Superman, come on. Really?
I'm going to challenge you though.
Don't challenge me.
John Kent.
No, just joking. What? Why?
John Kent, Superman's son.
Yeah, but see, you bring up John. He said Superman. He ain't talking about his kid.
Right, but he's Superman too. His moniker is Superman.
No. He's talking about. He's talking about straight up Clark Kent,
right?
Farm boy from Smallville,
Kansas.
I think I agree with everything.
Yeah, I'm just like, if you don't have a green rock.
Yeah, he can't be beat. That's why Batman has to use a kryptonite rock.
Or
it's all crazy with a red rock.
Or magic.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you could do it. Like, I don't know. Look, to be honest, I mean, we could do Superman. I'm all up in it. We could do it. Rev said Superman is more realistic than Batman. Oh my God.
There's a great Superman.
Come on, Rev.
Rev is killing me right now. More realistic than Batman.
I'm gonna start playing a Disney movie.
Right. Yes, he loves those.
So we finished basically the scoring of the story itself. So now we're gonna get into the art and the writing. No, the art, just the art. Yeah, we did the writing basically.
Well, we did the story, but the writing is like the lettering, the speech bubbles, and then we're gonna talk about the layout too. What we think about the layout with the panels and everything.
Okay. So first up is the coloring.
The illustration?
No, the color, the way
the coloring.
Oh, the way it's colored.
The way it's colored.
Oh. Oh, I mean, I'm not an artist, so I can't give you like. I mean, I'm looking at it now.
It looks about it. It doesn't.
The colorist is FCO. I am not familiar with. I love comic books, but I am terrible at. Outside of the artists and writers, there's very few colors I know by name. Right. And I'm not familiar with the colorist. This company, FCO, if it's a company or if it's an individual. So Yeah, I'm not familiar with those.
Wait, Rev said a human doing what Batman does is completely unrealistic. Really? A billionaire turning into a crime fighter is unrealistic? I mean, Elon Musk has the guy from Amazon is like 200 and something $billion. If he wanted to become a superhero, he could. Like literally, he could have the gadgets that he wants.
Be Iron Man.
Yeah, he could literally be Iron Man. Like you telling me, like
Elon Musk could be Iron Man.
Yeah, Elon Musk is a scientist. Like that fucking dude just built a rocket with a team of people.
Maybe if somebody kills his parents, it might happen. We'll see if maybe that's. I'm not giving anybody that option, but
I mean, look, let's be honest. If I had the money from Amazon, I would have a real life bat cave under my house. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
I'd have a Batmobile for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. I invite everybody over. But you want to see my bat cave? Bam! With real life bats flying everywhere. Like what the hell? Get away! Yeah. Red 4K said, "You think Jeff Bezos or other humans can master who gives a shit? Like Tony Stark can't fight. He has a suit. It's like, who cares? Like
I'm like, it's a comic book.
It's a comic. This dude really
I mean, that's why they call it a 4-color universe. The laws of physics don't apply.
I guess. I mean, Jeff Bezos was learning.
If you can buy an alien coming down to Earth with like unlimited power,
and he wouldn't take over.
You can't buy a rich dude that paid money to get a suit of armor made for him so he could resist bullets. I don't know.
Look,
I don't know what we're talking about.
It's just funny because it's like if you want to master martial arts, you could learn it.
You could.
You could master it for like years and then come back and beat someone's ass. So like technically, yeah, you could be Batman if you really wanted to.
The person you're fighting shoots you.
Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't shoot you, I mean, but again, you could have bulletproof this and that, and I mean,
weapons that completely accurate and all these stuff. It's like, hey, I'd like to have a gun that shoots spaghetti, and sure, no problem.
Yeah, Mr. Bezos, he's a spaghetti gun.
I'm now Spaghetti Man, and then here's the Parmesan. And I don't understand. I'm like, I'll do whatever. I'll take. What is this character? There's a character in Spider-Man that just shot paste out.
Paste pot P.
There you go. I bought that hook line. Sure, he fires glue out, and he beat the crap out of Spider-Man the first time. So I'm sorry, anything's possible.
Yeah,
I'm just saying would you consider MMA? I consider MMA fighters or boxers superheroes because if you go up to them, they're fucking you up. There's no I can't do nothing. Like I mean, I don't know.
You give them an armor and stuff. Yeah, shit. That's that's what they call peak human. That's what Batman's training. He's peak human in strength. And he's intelligent and
not only his body, his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, in terms of coloring, I will give it a 8. I mean, I'm not a colorist, but I give it an 8. I think it's pretty solid. Yeah. To be honest with you, I thought they did a great job. 8.
All right, Harrison.
Yeah, I actually gave this a 9. I really love the coloring in this because I am an artist. Okay,
you are an artist. You know your colors.
Graphic design by trade, but like this scene right here is one of my favorites because it kind of has a little watercolor and like etching look to it. It's really cool.
See, he knows that. I would not even tell you.
You talk about when Bruce is telling the story of him looking for the Court of Owls when he's I love
it's the flashback. Really, really cool stuff. Really vibrant, pops out really well. Wow, like I said, some scenes look like watercolor. Here. Oh yeah. You just you wait. No.
Just you wait. Until we get to the artist drawing.
Right. But gave it a 9. I really love the coloring.
All right, David.
Yeah. Okay. This might surprise y'all, but I gave the color a 10. And my reasoning is very simple. It was the contrast between when Batman is in play and when Bruce Wayne is in play. because I noticed that the colors got colder and darker and more ominous when it was Batman. But when he was Bruce Wayne, the colors were warmer and brighter and more vibrant, more focused. And I was like, that was really interesting to me. So I really like that aspect of the comic book, and that's why I actually pumped that up to a 10. I thought it was awesome.
That great point. We'll get some more comments on here. Oh, can you read those, someone?
All right, here we go. Rev continues with the not possible bat, so we're gonna skip those stupid comments.
He's got to be trolling at this point.
Yeah. So Nate goes, Harrison said I'm a professional colorer, 9. And then he goes, I'm a graphic designer, thank you. Laugh. My Killer Podcast said, what if it was Jean-Claude Van Damme? Laughing at Rev. He would have got killed in 2 seconds.
He would have got killed.
Damn. Yeah, he's a horrible fighter.
He would have done this once. Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's split. We got his ass beat. I'd be coloring, Harrison. Nate said. All right, what do you got?
Harrison, you gave it a 9, right, for color?
Yeah, he gave it a 9, yeah.
Yep.
It's up to Rich now.
Yeah, Rich, where are you at?
I'm on the same page as Harrison. Again, I'm giving this 9. Just because what he pointed out about the flashback scene, that's one of my favorite. And the crazy scene where the white, again, the lack of color that I really liked in the maze where he's behind it.
Yeah. Where he's trying to find the dark, and then all of a sudden it's super bright.
Right. Yeah.
And stuff.
I love the white.
That was really cool.
I really like that. So that's why I gave it a 9.
Yeah. Cool.
So, sorry here. Now we're getting into the art. Greg Capullo.
All right. That I'm giving it a 10. So let's just get that right now, because the stroke that he uses on this page, you can see he's using his left hand with a number 2 pencil. The way he no, in all honesty, I think this is great. I wish I learned how to like draw. Like that's like my biggest flaw, because I would have loved to draw this myself. Like just have fun drawing. But I mean, I'm just giving the artist props, because this is actually a really well drawn comic. Like, I love the way Batman looks. I love tell me this scene does not look like 7 to you guys, with the fat guy getting stabbed on the wall on this page.
Yeah, at the opening of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I love that drawing. I think, and then there's a lot of great shots of Batman in this. Like half mask, like looking all worried. Like this whole scene in the maze looks amazing with him in it. But yeah, and the cool thing about to tell everybody, if you guys want to grab the paperback or the hardcover, it comes with a lot of artist sketches throughout the book, so you get to see like what they used to look before they got the green light in terms of the finished product. But anyway, I give it a 10. It's amazing.
Nice. All right, Harrison, you're up.
Oh boy.
Let's go, Harrison. Give it to me.
I gave it a 10.
Nice.
Yeah. Harrison's my favorite one right here. This poster right here.
Oh, the group? Yeah.
I remember when this came out, I actually bought the comics for it. And I remember seeing that. I was like, this is really cool. Seeing the whole rogues gallery and just that really cool action pose. I loved it.
And it's cool because they had the black and white cover of that. Like the rare one, like the variant was the black and white. I have that one. I have yeah, there you go. That one. The variant is that one. Yeah. And then there was another one with is it Joker getting his teeth getting busted in or something? Yeah. Is it him in the Joker in this one, or is it another one?
Joker, remember, it's not the Joker.
No, there's one that has Joker in it. I don't know if this is it. It could be another one.
Because Volume 3 is I love Volume 3 of this run.
Yeah. But anyway, great covers.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got 2 10s. Here we go. Is that 2? David.
Dave's gonna fuck it all up.
Could be.
I'm gonna mess this up. Okay. I was reading through this thing, and I gotta tell you, it is some of the best artwork I have ever seen in a comic book. So I gave it a 10 also. I was floored. Just opening it, before I even started reading it, I was like, man, this
Mhm.
artwork is nice. So yeah, I was definitely on board with a 10 from the start. Before I even got digging into reading it,
Yeah.
I was at a 10 from the start. I was awesome.
I'm a 10 too, just because I love the shot of this. This
Oh,
opening,
that's a good one too.
Yep.
the angle that he's looking up, you know, he's kind of coming up at a,
And through his eyes too.
Yeah.
Isn't that his the back that you're looking at through the cowl?
yeah, and he's because he's laying on the ground or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that shot. So hands down, this is a 10.
DS. What we got next? What's the next category?
We got layout.
Okay, now what? Okay, what the hell
so
you mean?
this
The panels?
This is panels.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Way the panels look, if you know,
Gotcha.
if it flows well, so you don't have any trouble, like, okay, where are we at? Things like that. That's kind of what you're looking at, is a total layout of the
All right. Well, then if we're looking at panels, I'm giving a 10 because that maze section was the best thing I think
it
I ever seen in a
confused you.
comic. Oh yeah, it did. Well,
And
it
they did a
confused me
job.
digitally because I thought my damn app was freaking messed up, like throughout the whole thing. But my favorite scene, if you want to, I liked in a panel, is when is it him turning into a bat? Oh, the scene of him in the bat.
yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. That
That was
one,
another-
and then it goes right into the This is I was like, this is crazy when he stabs him. The Italian stabs him
Mhm.
Yeah.
when he comes out of that maze. He goes,
Yeah.
"It's
He's
time
like,
for you to die." He went,
we're
no!
still, you know,
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
blade poking through, and you're like, oh shit.
yeah, because that's when I was like, holy crap, like he really got bad. Like normally no one can stab him, but I was like, oh, that's crazy. But yeah, I give it a 10. Layout, awesome.
All right, Harrison.
I also gave it a 10. I really loved it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is this
Yeah.
one here, where there's like all these different owls that are coming out to attack Batman, and then
Mhm.
he explodes as a bat. It's very, very cinematic. Like
It is.
Yeah.
all the different close-ups of Batman right here, and like all these
His
creepy
great
little owl
grandfather,
things. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan.
Yeah.
Alan.
Yeah, that's
Wayne?
Alan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it so much. And then it
Nice.
explodes with this scene right here. It's really awesome.
Yeah. He's like, "Ah,
Yeah.
enough."
Well, I have a question for you guys.
When he pulls
Yeah.
a Creed 3
The
and he
one
gets
that
up and he,
has the soft covers,
Huh?
not hardback. You guys all three of you have the soft cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Are
have
your
soft
pages
covers, yeah.
glossy or are they matte?
I got a little
They're-
bit of both, actually.
I got both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Mine
some
are
gloss
all-
and some matte.
Yeah. It's
Mine are
like,
I was just curious. It was just something I was.
I mean, most of it's gloss, but there's like, there's like,
it's a mix. It could be the way they drew it, like the colors.
The way they drew it. But yeah, I've got
Yeah.
like some matte pages and stuff like that, mainly from like the flashbacks and things where it seems like, or they're kind of narrating, like when Nightwing and Bruce are talking to each other.
Mhm.
And you're seeing these scenes in the background, and those are all in matte.
Okay.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Mine's made with recycled paper.
So you got to.
Oh, sure. Harrison going green.
Well, mine came in a collection. So
Harrison got the organic version.
Yeah,
of the
organic.
Volume
Yeah,
one.
Organic stuff.
yeah, see, it came with like
Oh,
Return,
sauce.
wait,
Purple.
there is three volumes.
Well,
Isn't
this is Hush and Dark Knight Returns. This was for the 75th anniversary
there?
collection.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me look up and see if there's 3 volumes.
Because the third volume goes into the Joker storyline of Death in the Family, or it's Death of the Family.
Definitely
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do this. Whoa, no.
So did you score it, David?
He scored.
I
I
haven't
gave it a
scored
10.
No, Harrison gave it a 10. Alex gave it a 10. I'm not giving it a 10.
Well, you're gonna fuck it up, David.
What are you giving it?
Come on. I gave it an 8.
What?
There's stuff that I really liked. So, and this is one that I wanted to point out. This is where the bat signal is like up in the sky, and they're showing the panels of all the dudes like being in fear because Batman hasn't been seen for over a week or whatever. So there were a couple points where I got lost where I was supposed to go through the panels, And then that whole thing where it shifts to the side and shifts to the bottom. I love the risk. I applaud the risk, but it bugged the shit out of me when I first did it, because I was like, okay, how am I supposed to read this? What's going on? This is messing with me. I know it's supposed to confuse you because Batman's confused.
Yes.
And I get it. I totally get it. I love the risk that they took with it, but it did bug me as far as the layout's concerned. So I went with an 8.
Dude, I get it. But here's my question for you. Now, you know I love you, Dave.
Get ready for
You're my brother, partner in crime. But is it your lack of experience?
Well, my lack of knowledge with this particular stuff, with this particular read. But I am a fan of the classic layout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 80s and 90s reader.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I get it.
So I'm a fan of the classic layout. This is why I liked Annihilator so much when we talked about it. I liked the layout of Annihilators because it was really simple. It was the classic layout that you get from that, that I remember from the 80s, and that's what I like. So, like Harrison likes his old movies, I like my old comic books.
Okay,
so
now, have any of you? I'm trying to find the panel real quick. Have any of you guys read Three Jokers?
No, is that when they reveal his name? His real name?
I've got 2 in my deck of cards.
No, it's where a while back in the Jeff Johns Justice League run, Batman has the Mobius chair, and is revealed that there's more than one Joker. There's 3 Jokers. So, like 10 years later, they finally get to telling that story, and the story, every comic is 3 issues, and the whole panel is done like this. All these 4 panels, every page. There's no glass pages. It's done like this.
Yeah.
And I think, David, you would really like that.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah. It's as long as it reads the same. And there was some other stuff where we got to read across the 2 pages before you go down instead of read one page and go to the other page. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't mind you switching it up a little bit. But when you do some like crazy format change to where I'm like, okay, I'm not following the pattern. This doesn't sound right, and then I have to go back and read it again. That's the only hitch that I have. But it's not that big of a deal. I still give it a solid score, but I can't give it a 10 because I didn't love it.
Okay, you guys know me. This is a straight up 10. I love the panel layout on everything from the maze to the Batcave scene where you coming in from above and you see all of the cars and stuff. But there's something I'm going to go back to when I said about Gotham being a character. Look at this page in the art by Greg Capullo. You not see that skyscraper? What does that look like?
Looks like Batman.
Look like Batman.
Batman. I love that. I love that little.
I was gonna say it was a building with 2 antennas. But actually, what you mean? Yeah, it has the silhouette like the.
Yeah, and you get the little eyes. But yeah, layout for me is a 10.
Well, what's next?
Writing.
Oh,
okay,
so writing? Isn't that story?
This is speech. The speech bubbles. The narration squares, how those looked, location, how it read through, that kind of thing. So it's not necessarily.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's just the lettering.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to that, I thought it was creative. I thought it was cool, but it is. I mean, there's some pages that it is long. Yeah. Like they had to squeeze it in a little box, and I was like,
Yeah,
I mean, the cool thing with the digital, I could blow it up, so it's easier for me to read it. Whereas these, you can't blow it up. Like you gotta put it more in your eye if you want it bigger. But
it's so funny you said that because I had it real close to my face, and my son walked next to me, and he went, boop, popped it right in my face.
Yeah.
You little turd.
Yeah. So for me, I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't think it's. I mean. They give better. I mean, again, writing is great or whatever, but I think there's a lot of pages that is a lot of words in like these little rectangular boxes, and I'm like, yo, no, this is not working for someone that like you can't. If you got glasses, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah.
And this is, like you said, this is the benefit of digital.
Harrison and I were screwed.
Yeah, you guys are screwed because I have the digital. Look at this scene where Batman is flying in his glider. Look at the damn. Over here, like it's just too much. I gave it 8.
I was just like, crazy.
All right, Harrison.
I agree with Alex. I also gave it an 8. And I have another page here to show. Look how many words that is.
Yeah.
That's too many. It took me like
Okay,
5 minutes
but here-
to read that.
Here's I want to play devil's advocate to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Comics nowadays are $5 to $7 an issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you rather read a wordy book and it takes you longer, or would you rather have like 4 or 5 words in a word balloon and then you're done in 2 minutes?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna put like let's say you put 2 or 3 words in a balloon, you're gonna put great artwork because you got so much real estate to work with. So, like, for me, and this is like it's kind of like the best of both worlds because you got so much words on top of great artwork. So you're gonna stay on the page reading because you're so immersed into the damn world that they're drawing for you. So, for me to answer your question, no, because I'd rather pay the $7 for all the words and all the artwork if you like the artist. Like, you know, like I like this Greg Cappuccino or whatever his name is. Like Cappuccino. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I give it an 8 though. For all the defending,
I get it.
Yeah. So we got 8-8. We waiting for David.
I gave it an 8 also.
Okay, 3 8s.
And it was just there was the narration stuff was really long-winded. There was all kinds of stuff, and you know they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, where in this 1,000 words is a picture. So it was, but I mean, you know, there was some great stuff to read, and then other stuff I was like, okay, I'm bored. Let's move on with the story. But I had to go through and read all of it.
Yeah.
And then there were parts with Batman's narration because they have the gray with the little black bat on the corner.
Yeah.
For his narration bubbles. There were parts where I couldn't read it. I had to change the position of the book,
the angle,
because of my glasses and stuff. So
some of them were purple with cursive.
Yeah. And it was just like, and because the colors were kind of blending to me, so I was having trouble reading it. You know, I did like the fact that Nightwing's narration stuff was a different color. So I knew when he was speaking versus when Batman was speaking. So that was cool. But yeah, I still went an 8. It's still solid, but not as good as I would have hoped.
I agree with all 3 of you guys. So I'm giving this an 8.
Yeah, Batman has black with like this weird white color, and then he has a gray with the same weird white color that goes over gray, which blends with the gray. So it's kind of hard to read. Like I said, the advantage with the digital is that since these LED panels, it looks brighter, so you could read all these, you know, colors will pop more on these things. But
I highly, I mean, David, Harrison, all 4 of us are physical media guys.
Yeah,
I get it, but it's so weird. I didn't have a hard time at all jumping from
digital to physical. I mean, physical to digital.
No,
yeah,
I've got the iPad Pro 12 or whatever the fuck it is, 20 inch.
The 12.9 inch.
Yeah, whatever the biggest one they have.
Yeah, 12.9.
Yeah, and they look beautiful on there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll defend it with this. I mean, I know people have the whole physical versus digital movies and all this, where you guys already know I don't give 2 shits. If it's a movie, it's a movie, and I watch it. But in terms of, I agree with Rich on this. I'm beginning to. I mean, I'm always gonna support the comics physical.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in terms of the digital, I love it. It pops. Like, I mean, I'm reading, I'm like, yo, the colors are so vibrant and is in your face. Like, it's just like, oh, okay. I don't know. And I like that you have so much more access. I have access because I have the Ultra, whereas Rich has the regular. He has 27,000, where I have 35,000. And whenever a new release is out, I get it 30 days.
Yeah. And that's fantastic.
Yeah, he has to wait 6 months. So I like that they give you that, like how much and there's so much content. So like I like that. Whereas physical media, digital movies, no, I mean, you have the drawbacks of compression sound, and the picture could be compressed, and you know, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said 8, right? Didn't I?
Yeah. You agreed with us.
I agreed with you. And Nate says, holler at him. I'm trying to pull it up.
He goes, if you ever do
animated movie show, holla at me, is what he said.
Oh, we will. Definitely. We're on
cover. And this is cover artwork separated from the regular art.
Yeah. This
Oh,
now,
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard because it's like different
well, they
art
give you all the covers in here.
They get, including the variant. You have the variant
Yeah.
covers in the back
in
too.
the back, right? It's the back.
Like, look
Like
at some
you
of
can,
these
you can
covers.
tell the cover because they have the
Well,
cover
whatever
and
you
then
guys go
the-
with, I'm gonna
back.
give it. I mean, I think this artwork is amazing. I'm
Yeah.
giving it a 10. It's just a
There
10.
you go.
Yeah, the cover of the art is a 10. I mean, it's kind of hard because we're in a decade in modern, or we're in a modern era now that all these artists are so phenomenal throughout every character. Even Marvel. I don't read Marvel. Even those, look, when I go into the comic book store, those have me stopping and looking, and I'm like, wow, these look amazing. So,
Yeah.
like, when it comes to covers and everything, it's just who do you like a lot? Like how you have your favorite directors is the same thing with your artists. Like, who's your favorite artist? Where you have your Frank Millers and your, McFarlane's and your, this guy, and then you got the there's a Spanish guy that does Batman. Forgot his name. He's like an Argentinian or something like that. His artwork is freaking phenomenal. You're like, holy crap! Like
cover artist.
I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. He's in one of he drew the. I'll show you who he is. You're gonna be like, holy shit! Like he's really good. I love Alex Ross, like the painter. Like,
See, that's where me and you disagree.
you don't like him?
No.
What?
Really? Oh
He's
my
awesome.
god! I have his autograph on my. Oh man, dude, really?
Yeah.
I love
I
Alex
appreciate
Ross.
his art. I do,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
just,
I have no idea who that is, but I'm gonna go with Harrison and Alex and agree.
3-1.
Well, it's not for everybody. I just like his realism.
I think it's better to take the
Drawing.
majority on this one.
Yeah, like I'm in terms of comic book punchy like artist. No, I'm not. Alex Ross is not that. But I like Alex Ross for his like realism take on these characters. So you're like, yeah, and that's what I love about it. Like, I mean, yeah, it's just a cool artist. But anyway, in terms of cover, a 10. I don't want to hold this forever.
No,
A
there's
10.
okay.
Yeah, Harrison, what do you got for cover?
I'm gonna also do a 10. I'm also gonna do a 10.
I felt like I remember in Dumb and Dumber when Jim Carrey goes, well, I'm gonna go with my instincts on this one. Pick him up.
That movie's so great.
I love that movie when they in the band.
Oh yeah. But anyways, I also gave it a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like some of the variant covers a little bit more. Like I really love the Jim
Which
Lee
one?
one.
Oh, dude, Jim
left
Lee's
here.
my boy, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the guy I want to meet one day in Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I want to hug him
Oh, that'd
and
be
kiss him in
awesome.
the cheek.
I'm pretty
You
sure
drew Batman the best. Mwah.
Oh my.
Hold on, let me do a COVID test. And then I'll kiss you. Let me stick this up your nose really quick. In 15 minutes, I'm gonna kiss you, bro. It's gonna happen.
15 minutes, I'm gonna kiss you. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if you're pregnant. I mean, I'm gonna see if it's positive.
What you got, David? What's
Oh,
your
I
cover
got
number?
10. The cover art's awesome, and I know Greg Capullo does it also along with FCO. They shared the cover art, I think,
Yeah.
or they took part in it. But yeah, I thought it was awesome, and I agree with Harrison. I really like the variant covers.
Me too.
There's some awesome stuff in there. But yeah, that's again some of the best artwork I've seen, and it's really cool when the artist that does the cover is the same as the one that does the book.
And that's very rare now.
That's not normal, right?
Not
So yeah, because I mean we've been reading, we've been doing a few comics now, and I'm like, the artist for the cover is totally different, and you can tell because you're like, wow, that doesn't look the same as the book.
Cover
So
art.
it's kind of a false advertising, I guess. We're like, man, that cover looks great. Like for that
Yeah.
Rocket and Groot thing, I was like, wow, the cover looks pretty good. And then we start reading the comic, and it's like, oh, this is shit.
I'm gonna give it a 10 too.
Hey, my 15-year-old nephew could have done a better job drawing this thing. But yeah, no, total 10.
10 for me too. But this Ivan Rice Batman cover here. I love Ivan Rice. He's a great artist. That's a statue you need to or Alex. He does. I think he has a couple Batman statues. You need one of his in your collection.
Yeah.
So David,
Yeah.
start doing your math.
All right. So yeah. So the math is done. I've been doing it the whole time. So
Be right. He's the Rain Man.
So for total scores, Rich, you gave this an 87. Alex, you gave this a 90. This is total score.
Yeah.
Harrison, you gave this an 81.
Sounds right.
I gave it an 85. So total average score for all three of us, 85.75. So rounded up to 86.
Okay.
Average.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Solid B plus.
Yeah.
So, yeah, solid.
And that's the first part of the story too. Now,
Yeah.
if we did the whole story, I think it would have.
It would have went higher, but
Yeah.
The ending would come up probably with volume 2. I haven't read it, but it better be better than the first ending.
we'll find out.
But yeah, volume 2, yeah, I'm expecting the ending to come up. I'm expecting the artwork to stay the same because Capullo does this, but does volume 2 also, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He does
Okay,
the
so
first 30, 40.
Totally cool. As long as everybody's
Well,
the
I'll tell you
same,
right now, I have it right here.
and as everybody's the same, and the ending is better. Even if I'm not as happy with the layout and stuff like
Volume
that,
two.
I'd probably give it a 90 total.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
If I
yeah,
could
he
up the
does it.
ending,
Yeah, he
If I
does.
could up the ending by 3 or 4 points, I think I'd be like really happy.
Well, I'll tell you guys this joint is thicker than the other one.
Well, yeah, because it's got-
It's long.
Okay, I'm out. I'm not reading it.
no, we were talking-
I'm with Nate. I can't read. Not enough time.
Well, I mean, the good thing is we have a month, for us to get together again to talk about this. So, yeah, no, I enjoyed it. To be really honest with you, it got me to wanting to read more of going back to read more of the Batman stuff. Like I said, because I started to read the 007s, which is actually really good. They're going with the Daniel Craig style, and then the Strange New Worlds, which I'm liking because it's between this new season that's coming up in June 15th. So,
Oh yeah,
it's
I'm
actually
like
pretty
Strange
cool.
New Worlds, the series.
Oh,
So
I
yeah,
love
You
it.
see, you do something I can't do, Alex. I
What?
can't read properties that have TV shows like that or movies because it's hard for me to get into those.
Mm.
I already know what's going to happen. You know.
Well, no, the difference is that the way they're doing it with Star Trek, which I like a lot, it's like a story of their journey between what the season's gonna happen. So it's pretty much like a tie-in. So like they could, they're doing a mission. So it's like for people that the season is done and you want more,
Right.
you could read it, and then when the season kicks up, they might say something that ties to the comic, and you go, "Oh, look at that! That was like an issue number 2, man, panel 5." But but like I'm just doing it because I do like it, and I always tell anybody, Strange New Worlds is the best one, hands down, that they created. Like hands down, it's the best Star Trek. I'm not taking nothing away from Picard season 3. Picard has been together already for like 20 something years. I'm talking about as a new property with these characters that no one knows from the original.
Yeah,
I love it. I think it's the best of modern and original, like old Captain Kirk put together, infused.
well, yeah, because this is Christopher Pike. This is the one that predated Kirk.
Yeah,
and I like Anson Mount as Pike.
Oh, I love him.
I think he's doing a great job, and I even like the guy who's playing Spock.
He's great. He grew on me.
Yeah, he grew on me. I didn't think I was like, Spock doesn't have a beard. That doesn't make sense. And then, but yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging him now. I like it. I like the crew. I like the one who's Nurse Chapel, who's actually number 1. I'm digging that.
Rebecca Romaine Stamos is
right?
awesome.
Yeah, Rebecca Romaine she's
She's
awesome.
too.
Yeah, she's number 1.
She's number 1.
She's the side cap, his number 1.
First officer.
Yeah, first officer. Yeah, she's good, and she's like I'm not going to tell you, but there's something with her, but it's actually pretty cool. Like everything about the show is like it's awesome. The whole crew, it's cool.
It's really neat. It is leaps and bounds better than Discovery, and I like Discovery.
I don't like Discovery.
I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I mean, I was like, because I like Sonequa Martin Green.
She's good.
From Walking Dead.
She's good.
And then when she came over to Discovery, I'm like, dude, I got to watch Discovery, and I'm a big Trekkie too. But yeah, I like the first 2 seasons better on Discovery, and then it's starting to like peter out for me.
Well, I liked when they had my girl Michelle Yeoh. Like once they got rid of her, I was just like, okay, the show just went. It just dropped.
Back? She's got her own.
Well, for Section 31, the mini movie, it's not a TV show; it's a mini movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a mini movie.
Yeah, I don't. She could do a
she could do whatever the hell she
commercial
wants.
and I'd buy it.
Yeah, she's good.
I don't care. I love her. I'm so happy she got an Oscar.
And it's pretty cool with her because she fused that martial arts into Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like there's a scene in the show, and I think it was like season 4 or 3 or whatever. They in a bar, right? Mm-hmm. And she follows these dudes in, and she tells them, you got to be physical because they're gonna pick on you. And they're like, oh no, you got to do all diplomatic and all this crap. And they all did it that way. And the dudes made them take out all their weapons. And they were like, we're going to take all your dilithium from the ship. They were going to take all their freaking warp drive and everything. And Michelle Yeoh was like, now it's my turn. And all of a sudden, she just whooped their asses with martial arts. And I was like, I love this. And then they got rid of her. And I was like,
shit out of them.
Right. Yeah, she gave him the business.
I don't like Star Trek TV shows.
Really?
No, he doesn't.
I like the movies. I like
movies are good.
I watched that when it was on TV. But
Harrison's in shock.
I am. I can't believe it.
I don't know. I have a hard time. I tried Picard season 1.
No. Let's do it this way. Now I'm about to give you this thing that you're gonna go, no way. Watch Strange New Worlds episode 1. It's like J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movie. All those episodes. Then you know what? Those episodes are all mini J.J. Abrams episode like movies. Literally, it's all movie effects. Like there's.
What's it on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
It's free. So you just go on it.
All the Star Treks are there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cinematic view, you go, wow, this looks very Discovery, the same thing. J.J. Abrams shot like all over the place. Like it's very influenced by J.J. Abrams, like all of the shows, to be really honest with you. But watch those and then you come back to us and then you're gonna go, all right, guys, I take my tone. Like you're not gonna sit through a Next Generations because those things are boring from the 80s until they hit the board, which is season 2 or 3. That's when it picks up.
3.
Yeah, it picks up from there.
Season 3 when Q goes like that and sends him and says, like, guess what's coming? And I'm like, I want that season right now.
Yeah, because season 1 is really hard. That's like 20 something episodes. You're like,
it's hard.
Like, oh god,
yeah, they're all like 24 episodes, and you're just like, okay. But no, I mean, I'm a huge Next Generation fan. I
like him too. But
I love it. But if you look at it now compared to what they're doing, before what they did before, it's like shooting a bullet and throwing it.
Yeah. Like you see Picard season 3, I'll tell you this: you put on Picard season 3, you're gonna go, "Oh, I love Next Generation," because they did a great job. But like I tell you, Strange New Worlds episode 1, and I guarantee you're gonna text us all, and you're gonna be like, "Dude, this is like the best thing I've seen." Watch the first 5 minutes of the show. You're gonna text us going, "Okay, I'm in for the ride."
Yeah. How many seasons are there?
There's 1. Well, 2 starts in June 15th.
2 starts in June.
Yeah.
But they just finished season 1.
Yeah.
So
but anyway, we went Star Trek.
Every time you can just because I know Rich is not one for series because we're watching a buttload of movies.
Oh yeah.
So it's really hard to get any series in, even though I don't know how I manage.
I don't know how you do it, man.
I watch all kinds of series and it's all at the same time.
Yeah. 10 TVs. Right?
Yeah, I got a TV here in my office, so I got a TV series going here, and then after I'm done with my work, then I watch movies out there. So, but just in case, I've got a Blu-ray player here that I can play in my office while I do my work. Because thankfully, I'm kind of on my own time. I don't have to talk to anybody on the phone or anything. I just work on my own. So, so it's cool to have that kind of noise in the background while I'm doing my stuff.
Well, man, guys. There's good Star Trek talk.
Yeah,
but that's different tonight.
I get too excited when everyone says Star Trek because I never get to talk Star Trek. Nate is not a Star Trekker, so it's like he's not a Trekkie.
You know, I might pop in my 4K set tonight. I might pop in one of those movies in because I think I've only seen one of them.
Of what?
Yeah,
the Generation movies.
I was like, don't pop in Generations.
No.
First way.
Go. Your first one's a throwaway. Go to First Contact.
Yeah.
You know, and Insurrection. I really like those two.
I like Nemesis too, but
Nemesis on 4K.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I haven't actually.
They all look great,
but they all look great on 4K. It's just
story's bad.
Generations was poorly written. It was
but you know what? Scrap that. Do not put those on. Go on Paramount Plus. Put the first episode of Strange New Worlds, and then you can put on the damn movie.
Do that, and then you can watch a movie.
Yes, we give you permission to do that. Right?
Well, thank you guys.
We're all unanimous.
Yes,
That's right.
So thank you guys for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day from your families to spend it with us. And thank you guys that are still here watching. But we have one more thing to take care of, and I want to know what you guys got coming up. We're going to start with Harrison. What do you have coming up on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, so coming up, I have my review of Mutiny on the Bounty starring Clark Gable. That'll be out this Saturday. It's on really old movies, so I talk about really, really old movies. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that. I really like Clark Gable, so, yeah, stay tuned for that.
Michael said, "Wow, yeah, all are nerds," and he's laughing. We just literally did
right.
an hour and 20 minutes of Batman. How much more nerds did we get?
Almost as long as from the movies.
Yeah.
And then 15 minutes of Star Trek.
And 15 minutes of Star Trek to convince Rich to watch the damn episode.
So what do you got, Alex, coming up?
What do I have coming up?
I know
Honestly,
you got some cool shit coming up.
I got nothing. Well, Friday, Nate is going to a movie theater. I'm going to edit his video, put it up Friday. In terms of myself, I might be opening up a crow statue on Saturday, but I might open up the mother box. Did I show you the mother box?
Yeah, you did.
Did I show you guys the mother box?
I don't think so.
I didn't see the mother box.
You didn't see my mother box?
I didn't see your mother box.
I'll show it to you. I might open this up for Saturday. I'll do this quick.
As he drops it.
No, I didn't drop it. See? The mother box.
Oh,
so this is the Justice League
Yep.
4K special edition 500 on the main. Yeah, so it comes with a lot of stuff. It's really heavy. So I might do the unboxing for this on Saturday, or I might do a 4K review. But in terms of the episode, Nate did Street of Fire. He reviewed that on Wednesday.
Yeah, the 4K of that.
Yesterday, yeah, he reviewed the movie because it's his first time watch. So I put that up. Friday, I think he's going to see a movie. He's going to send me that. I'll edit, throw it up. And then Saturday, I might unbox this or a statue, which I have tons of statues to unveil because you see it's empty over there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. And then we don't go live till another 2 weeks.
Right.
We don't, we're not big on the live streaming much.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that. That's Dana Lane, right?
Cool.
Yeah, it's Dan Lane.
Yeah. It was great. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
My Killer Podcast says, great stream, fellas. Love the comic talk. Michael says Star Trek is a whole different level of nerdom. It is.
It is.
No, it is. It is. That's why I don't even on our channel, we don't even talk Star Trek or Star Wars because it leads into arguments if you're not into it. And it's
but we're friends, man.
Yeah.
We will never argue. We will never, I won't say we will never argue. We will disagree.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's what friends do, man.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
I like
it is
discussions about stuff like that. It's totally fine.
It's very hard to find a group of people to talk, whether it's Star Wars at heart without arguing or killing each other, or Star Trek. But I don't think Star Trek you have that much of a battle. It's always Star Wars. You want to yank someone's throat because there's so many, variables on that one. Whereas,
and then people who are absolute fanboys, for Star Wars, completely reject Star Trek. Like,
But
I like both. I don't see there's any reason why you can't appreciate both. Both sagas.
Well, I love both sagas, but I'm more heavy into Star Trek than Star Wars. But I do know more Star Wars because, again, my wife is heavy Star Wars because she reads all the novels. She has all of them. So I have to always run out and get them. That's why she's excited for the Ahsoka series because she knows what book that is based off of. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay.
Me, I'm like, it is what it is. With Star Trek, oh, man. You could show me like a bridge of a ship, and I'm like, we're on. I was like, we're there. I know who that is.
I know what ship that is. I know what episode it was in.
So it's pretty fun when you have a group of friends and you could talk. Like I said, there's not much, and we could be honest with each other here. There's not much in this community that talks a Star Trek or a Star Wars. It's all these movies or physical media this or physical media that, cover this, cover that. But there's no deep dive into it. Why? Because not many people want to talk about it. Because it leads to an argument. If you grab a group of people that are not wrong for that stream, it's over. They're going to start yelling, oh, you're, whatever. Or Star Trek, again, like Michael said, that's another level of nerdism.
Yeah.
People think that that's bad. So I don't know.
I love it. I love the.
I like it, but
yeah,
I don't do it on the channel.
I had no clue what you guys were talking about.
Yeah. See, there you go.
You're gonna make
Hold
Alex
the goal where Harrison's gone before.
Yeah. Get my phaser gun.
Um,
David, what you got, yo?
what do I got? So I got an unboxing coming up either tonight or tomorrow because I got a special package from Dell on Movies.
Oh, nice.
He had a little contest because he just got 200 subs. Congratulations, Dell. And he had a contest and he said, "What's my favorite Spider-Man movie?" And I popped in with Into the Spider-Verse, won the contest, and he sent me a 4K of Belly. So I'm gonna open that up. And then I've got some stuff in the mail. So that's coming up probably tonight or tomorrow. And then aside from Spirits or Spirits, that's the other podcast that I do. We got By the Numbers coming up Wednesday, where Rich and I are going to talk about some new releases. We're gonna look at, what are we looking at, Rich? Do you remember?
Hold on, I got my list right here. Hold on.
I gotta scroll up on our
we
list.
had Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
We got Clock. We'll have to watch that tonight. Jesus Revolution, Scream 6, and then we had a substitute one movie, in Fiesto or something like that.
Yeah, in Fiesto. It's I believe Spanish movie. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a look at that. But yeah, we were originally going to look at Renfield, but I saw it. Rich didn't get a chance to watch it, so we'll have to push that for later. And then also on Monday, I'm going to have another mystery movie. So I think Nate does it as well, where we go to the theater. It's $5 a ticket, and you have no idea what movie you're going to see. It's just something that hasn't come out yet. So I have no idea what I'm going to watch. But as soon as I get home from that movie, I'm going to do a video on that. So that'll be probably Monday night.
Well, I gotta say is, guys, be careful. The Flash movie has been watched by a lot of people. So there's gonna be a lot of spoilers from now till June 16th. So
gotta be careful.
Just be very careful. Because a lot of people saying it's the best movie ever made and all this crap. So just be
we will
careful.
definitely be doing a Flash episode of Comic Talk. Whether we haven't decided what the comic is, we invite Harrison and Alex to come back.
Heck
to
yeah.
talk the Flash.
To do the what? The Flash? Okay.
Yeah, the Flash. And
So we're gonna try to do that 3-issue thing because I'm interested in reading that.
So it's called The Fastest Man. So write it down. It's called The Fastest Man Alive. It's a 3 series issue, and it's an official tie-in to the movie.
Yeah.
So
I'm down to watch that. And
then we'll
all
read it.
Flashpoint. We'll just do that.
Yeah, we'll do Flashpoint. Yeah. We'll do these 3. And then we'll do and then we got to finish volume 2. We got to do volume 2. So so we got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, in June.
I'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back.
Harrison and Nate.
But then
Harrison and Alex, sorry. We'll be back in June. In May for Comic Talk, we're gonna be doing. I haven't got the dates exactly. If I do, I don't remember right offhand because I'm old. We got Ben Buster coming to do Comic Talk interview, and then our second episode in May is going to be Miles Morales or Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, and it's Miles.
I'm going to open it right now.
He's going to do it. Yeah, show us one. Whip it out.
Wait, where's my interview? Wasn't I have to be interviewed in this?
You
thing?
do.
What happened to my interview? Oh, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Do volume 1. First appearance. Is this first appearance of Miles Morales?
No.
No.
He debuted in Ultimate Spider-Man, the regular run of Ultimate Spider-Man, during the death of Peter Parker. Peter Parker was killed in the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. He was killed by the Green Goblin, and he happened to be there. He'd seen it, and then
his blood fell on him, and then he became Spider-Man.
No,
he was like, "Oh, what is this?" The next day, he was like, "Ah!"
He was radioactive journalist.
Hey, cool. Quick question. You don't have a lot. I'm going off book here. Do you have a lot? You don't have it live on Monday, right?
Who?
You.
Me?
You, Alex.
No,
he's skipping.
You got anything going on Monday?
Yeah, we got a skippy do that.
You have anything going on Monday?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No. Not that
You do an interview this Monday?
You want to do an interview? Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right. Well, I'll hit you up about it.
Yeah. You got my number, so just text me.
So I have coming up talk about Comic Talk, and tomorrow I'm going to drop another episode of We're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat, episode 3, I think, with my daughter, and that's all I have. So
Shark movies.
shark movies, movies. We're gonna hopefully go see Black Demon. I told my daughter about it. She's kind of into that. So
Meg 2 comes out too.
yeah, that's in July.
It comes out, but yeah, Black Demon opens tomorrow. So
What the hell is that? That's
It's
a shark movie?
giant black shark. Yeah,
Off of oil rig.
Off an oil rig. Oh man.
Lexington Steel, the shark. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
let me show you this. Did I show you the inside of this hat?
No.
Look.
no. Oh, that's nice.
That is cool. See how I like that. That's pretty cool.
And the inside is the back cave.
That's pretty cool. Well, again, guys, thank you for taking the time out of your day. We appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great week. God bless and take care. And we're out of here.